Make felt finger puppets. Planning on making puppets for children? Small children are the easiest to please. They love almost anything they see. They get mesmerized with colorful and moving objects or with something peculiar in a sense. Whether you are a mom, a preschool teacher or a guardian who is thinking of entertaining your little ones with puppets, you can always make felt finger puppets for them. Playing with finger puppets will not only entertain the children, will also enable them to use their imagination. Here is how to make felt finger puppets. Gather all needed materials. For this project, you are going to need a pair of scissors, felt of different pieces, needle and thread, yarn, and tacky glue. Alternative materials will include tiny buttons and markers. You need not buy all these materials. If you have leftovers from your previous projects, you may use them instead of buying new ones. Shape the felt. Make a semi-oval shape by cutting 2 pieces of felt. Be certain that the cutouts would fit a kid's finger. So before cutting anything, make sure you measure the finger of the child who is going to wear the puppet. Sew or stitch the felt together, sew the cutout felt around the curve of the semicircle felts. Make the stitches close together but do not stitch the base of the felt. Leave enough space where the child could put in his finger into the puppet. Once the felts are stitched, turn sewn oval shape felt inside out so that the line of stitching are hidden and the face of the puppet is clean and smooth. Make a face for the puppet. Using felt and other materials, add all the fine points to the puppet you are making. Cut felts to make a nose, a pair of eyes, and a mouth. You could also use other materials like small buttons to make a face for your puppet. Cut some strings of yarn to make hair for the puppet. Make sure you attach all parts using glue or a glue gun and not just any regular glue, as this will not hold all the parts together. Markers are also good alternatives to make a face for your puppet. If you are making puppet for each finger, you can play with the look of each puppet, like making a smiling one, a frowning one, an anxious one, and so on. As a safety reminder, make sure you keep the glue gun and other materials away from the reach of children to avoid accident. Toddlers have a habit of touching and/or putting anything in their mouth. Make sure you hide the needle after using it. Instead of making just one puppet, you could also make 4 different ones, each with different look. Just repeat the same process as you did with the first puppet. Puppets are fun to make as much as they are fun to play with. You can use them as learning materials if you are teaching children. These can be used for counting, for telling stories, for differentiating, for teaching about gender and so on. Finger puppets can also make great props for storytelling.